Well, hello. Well, hello. Some more. Is it Isaac? This is Alan. I came from that way. Yep.
The Muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
Well, hold on. I don't want to go look to see if I can get in this window. So we'll change some things to change the floor layout, I guess. See if any of them have a cracked window. Now look it up. Look at that. I can spell. My hands are so cold. Um, word of power. Uh, hotel. Stairs. Apparently it's just kind of buggy. You gotta keep trying.
I
Okay.
needed to find the Muse, the murder victim, room 108.
I know. Alright, never mind. Word of war. I just don't see a point in having you do more damage if you have multiple targets with a shotgun. I'm not using the shotgun for that. I'm using it to get one big powerful shot off of one guy, not to blast in a group of guys. We'll close that.
The plot board was empty again.
I could use a climax elsewhere too, but I don't really care about that. Where are the blank lady? I think.
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub, beneath the body. Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? The clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
And the Purt. Why so freaky chilly, man? Warmest day has been in like 2 weeks. Ugh. Sorry. Ugh. I mean, I'll put the climax down here, but I don't actually
That
care.
vault was empty
So,
again.
ugh. Yeah, nothing. Okay, who cares? Get me out of here to the apartment, please. Ugh.
Parliament Tower was here again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Didn't know there was a safe spot here. Or did I? I feel like you keep shifting over one to the right. I don't know why. Thank you.
Go to hell!
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
To be a lamb. Oh, awesome. What the frick, bro?
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Where else? Barry.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in, even after he moved out west.
2-1.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window.
I don't think you did.
It was a balloon of some
Okay, maybe you
kind of
did.
animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera. There was something in the dark. something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Why?
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Boop. See, I would make the game louder, but some things are just so loud in this game, I'm not gonna do it.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
I'm not gonna listen to that.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
I'm gonna walk to the door. Or no, Buster.
I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
I just write? Oh, I can, huh?
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation.
Give me just 1 second here.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake.
Up it a little bit.
It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Lower it again. There you go. You wanted that guy, I'm telling you. Ain't your fight. What the frick, bro?
I couldn't force it open.
Ati, my man.
Here is the light at the end of the Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta on what set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Herkele, sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yötön Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Thank you, Adi. So we're gonna go to the cinema? At some point? Sneeze. We're good. I don't think I need you. Oh, we're going to the basement though, right? I do need you. Artist's wife, where are you?
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
Alan, wake.
Long way. Back it up, Buster. You don't want the smoke.
Wake. Wake.
A bullet of light to push the darkness away.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Wake. You're in my story.
You're in my story, punk. Nice deer.
Alan, wake. Stop using words. Wake. Wake.
And the part. A bit of a shorter one.
I'm lost in the dark, drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. No way out. There's no way out. It's sinking deeper and deeper and deeper. This is hell. I'm in hell. I'm tired. I wish I was dead. Let me die. I just want to sleep, please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where do they go? Did I eat the words? I recognize these
Split it?
words.
No?
The words moving. This is familiar. Oh, why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? I've read this somewhere. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Wake? That's a strange name. Wake? That sounds like a character name. I made that one name up. I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just write me out of the story. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. Oh, I know the words. Secret words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. Alto, the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a loop. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
Thank you, Alon.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Alright, to the hotel then. Right.
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Nothing around here. There's an echo down that way that I missed. Where the power and over there. And the echo I missed, sure. Why not? Whatever it may be. To my left. It would probably be pointing to something important, right? Here we go.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is the cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
No, I don't really care about finding a random shoebox or like a suitcase inside here. Because Luca, that's what that should be, right? Because you might be on the roof. What the heck, dude? Someone mad at me?
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Freaking had enough of that. Freaking you dick asking too many freaking questions. Freaking gumshoe dick.
Bro, may I?
I've had enough of that freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of
They're
it.
bleeding in, man.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so will the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108 in the usual place in the alley.
I'm not going to an alley. There's lots of alleys in New York City. This is the alley, I guess, but... No, Zane. I apologize. Tommy?
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time. I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You'd given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art. Then, when he finished, he took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. And when you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
I told you not to try anything!
See you later, Tommy. Elevator?
I had to find the movie theater Poets Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film.
Hold on, if I go outside, I get whatever that item is. Or is it, like, not there? You far enough away? No. I got no idea. Not worried about it. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's the slash marker time. Back in a moment.